So trigonometry. Trigonometry is nothing but study of triangle. For your syllabus, it is a study of right angle triangle. Right angle triangle for your syllabus. ಮುಂದೆ ಹೋದರೆ ಬೇರೆ ಟ್ರಯಾಂಗಲ್ಗೂ ಬರುತ್ತದು. For your syllabus, study of right angle triangle. 10th class will represent same this by using this letter. Read it as theta. This angle is denoted by theta. This angle is denoted by theta in your 10th class. Up to 9th class you studied the or you wrote the angles like this. ಈ ಥರ ಆ್ಯಂಗಲ್ಗಳನ್ನ ಬರೆದಿದ್ರಿ. ಬಟ್ ಈ ವರ್ಷ ಈ ಆ್ಯಂಗಲ್ನ ಈ ಥರ ಬರಿತೀವಿ. Now before going to the trigonometric functions, sin, cos, something, before that I will explain what you mean by a function or a operation. ನಿಮಗೆ ಪಿ ಯು ಬಂದಾಗ ಫಸ್ಟ್ ಪಿ ಯು ಆರ್ ಸೆಕೆಂಡ್ ಪಿ ಯು ವಿಲ್ ಸ್ಟಡಿ ಮೋರ್ ಅಬೌಟ್ ದಟ್ ಫಂಕ್ಷನ್ಸ್ ಆಪ್ರೇಷನ್ಸ್ ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ಆಲ್. ಇವಾಗ ಫಂಕ್ಷನ್ ಹೇಳೋ ವರ್ಡು ನಿಮಗಿಲ್ಲ, ದ ಆಪ್ರೇಷನ್ ಹೇಳೋ ವರ್ಡು ಕೂಡ ನಿಮಗಿಲ್ಲ. ಬಟ್ ಸ್ಟಿಲ್ ಟು ಅಂಡರ್ಸ್ಟ್ಯಾಂಡ್ ವಾಟ್ ಯು ಮೀನ್ ಬೈ ಸೈನ್, ಕಾಸ್, ವಾಟ್ ಎವರ್ ಇಟ್ ಮೇ ಬಿ, ಯು ನೀಡ್ ದಟ್. ಸೇ ಫಾರ್ ಎಕ್ಸಾಂಪಲ್ ರೂಟ್ ಹೇಳೋದು ಒಂದು ಫಂಕ್ಷನ್ನು. ರೂಟ್ ಹೇಳೋದು ಒಂದು ಫಂಕ್ಷನ್ ಆರ್ ಆಪರೇಷನ್. ಆ ರೂಟ್ಗೆ 4 ಹೇಳೋ ಇನ್ಪುಟ್ ಕೊಟ್ಟರೆ ಔಟ್ಪುಟ್ ಏನು ಬರುತ್ತೆ ನಿಮಗೆ? ಪ್ಲಸ್ ಆರ್ ಮೈನಸ್ 2 ಬರುತ್ತೆ. ಸರ್ ಪ್ಲಸ್ ಆರ್ ಮೈನಸ್ 2 ಯಾಕೆ ಬರಿಬೇಕು ನಾನು? ಪ್ಲಸ್ ಆರ್ ಮೈನಸ್ 3 ಬರಿಬೋದಲ್ಲ. ಸೊ ದಿಸ್ ಫಂಕ್ಷನ್ ಡಿಫೈನ್ ಲೈಕ್ ದಟ್, ರೇಸ್ ಟು ಹಾಫ್. ಸೊ ಈ ರೂಟ್ ಹೇಳೋ ಫಂಕ್ಷನ್ನು ಹಾಗೆ ಡಿಫೈನ್ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ. ಅದನ್ನೇ ಹೀಗೂ ಬರಿಬೋದಲ್ವಾ? ರೂಟ್ ಆಫ್ 4 ಇಸ್ ಈಕ್ವಲ್ ಟು ಪ್ಲಸ್ ಆರ್ ಮೈನಸ್ 2 ಅಂತೇಳಿ. ಸೊ ಇದನ್ನೇ ನಾವು ಸಿಂಬಲಲ್ಲಿ ಬರೆದಿರ್ತೀವಿ, ರೂಟ್ 4 ಅಂತ. ರೂಟ್ ಆಫ್ 4 ಆರ್ ಸ್ಕ್ವೇರ್ ರೂಟ್ ಆಫ್ 4, ಕ್ಯೂಬ್ ರೂಟ್ ಆಫ್ 4 ಲೈಕ್ ದಟ್ ಇಸ್ ಈಕ್ವಲ್ ಟು ಪ್ಲಸ್ ಆರ್ ಮೈನಸ್ 2 ಅಂತ. ವಾಟ್ ಯು ಮೀನ್ ಬೈ ದ್ಯಾಟ್? ಅದನ್ನು ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ ಅರ್ಥ ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಳ್ಳೋಣ. ವಾಟ್ ಯು ಮೀನ್ ಬೈ ಆಪರೇಷನ್ ಅಂತೇಳಿ. ಸೊ ಆಪರೇಷನ್ ಈಸ್ ನಥಿಂಗ್ ಬಟ್ ಲೈಕ್ ಒನ್ ಮಷಿನ್. ಸೇ ಈ ಮಷಿನ್ ಹೆಸರು ಸ್ಕ್ವೇರ್ ರೂಟ್ ಅಂತ. ಆ ಮಷಿನ್ಗೆ ನೀವೇನಾದರೂ 4 ಹೇಳೋ ಇನ್ಪುಟ್ ಕೊಟ್ಟರೆ ಇಟ್ ವಿಲ್ ಗಿವ್ ದ ಔಟ್ಪುಟ್ ಆ್ಯಸ್ ಪ್ಲಸ್ ಆರ್ ಮೈನಸ್ 2. ದಿಸ್ ಇಸ್ ಒನ್ ಮಷಿನ್. ಇದರ ಹೆಸರು ಸ್ಕ್ವೇರ್ ರೂಟ್. ಆ ಸ್ಕ್ವೇರ್ ರೂಟ್ಗೆ 4 ಹೇಳೋದು ನೀವು ಕೊಟ್ಟರೆ ಇನ್ಪುಟ್ನ, ಅದು ಔಟ್ಪುಟ್ ಅದು ಕೊಡುತ್ತೆ. ಅದೇ ರೀತಿ ಮೆನಿ ಫಂಕ್ಷನ್ಸ್ ಆರ್ ದರ್. ಮೆನಿ ಫಂಕ್ಷನ್ಸ್ ಆರ್ ದರ್. ಸೇ ಫಾರ್ ಎಕ್ಸಾಂಪಲ್ ನೀವು ಓದಿರ್ತಕ್ಕಂಥ ಫಂಕ್ಷನ್ಗಳನ್ನ ಒಂದಿಷ್ಟು ಬರೀತೀನಿ ನಾನು. ಸೇ ಫಾರ್ ಎಕ್ಸಾಂಪಲ್ ಈ ಮಷಿನ್ ಹೆಸರು ಸ್ಕ್ವೇರ್ ಅಂತ. ಈ ಮಷಿನ್ಗೆ ನೀವು 3 ಹೇಳೋ ಇನ್ಪುಟ್ ಕೊಟ್ಟರೆ, ಇಫ್ ಯು ಗಿವ್ 3 ಆ್ಯಸ್ ಅ ಇನ್ಪುಟ್, ಅದೇನು ಕೊಡುತ್ತೆ ನಿಮ್ಗೆ ಔಟ್ಪುಟ್ಟು? ಇಟ್ ವಿಲ್ ಗಿವ್ 3 ಸ್ಕ್ವೇರ್ 9. ಇನ್ನೊಂದು ಮಷಿನ್ ತಗೋತೀನಿ. ಸೊ ದಿಸ್ ಮಷಿನ್ ಐ ವಿಲ್ ಕಾಲ್ ಇಟ್ ಆ್ಯಸ್ 2 ಟೈಮ್ಸ್. ಈ ಮಷಿನ್ಗೆ ನೀವೇನಾದರೂ 6 ಕೊಟ್ಟರೆ ಇನ್ಪುಟ್ ಔಟ್ಪುಟ್ ಏನು ಬರುತ್ತೆ? ಆ 6ನ 2 ಟೈಮ್ಸ್ ಮಾಡಿ 12 ಆ್ಯಸ್ ಅ ಔಟ್ಪುಟ್. ಸೊ ದೀಸ್ ಆರ್ ದಿ ಆಪರೇಷನ್ಸ್ ಆರ್ ಮಷಿನ್ಸ್. ಅದನ್ನೇ ನಾವು ಮ್ಯಾಥ್ಸಲ್ಲಿ ಫಂಕ್ಷನ್ಸ್ ಅಂತ ಕರಿತೀವಿ. ದಿಸ್ ಈಸ್ ಫಂಕ್ಷನ್, ದಿಸ್ ಈಸ್ ಫಂಕ್ಷನ್ ಲೈಕ್ ದ್ಯಾಟ್. ಒನ್ ಮೋರ್ ಫಂಕ್ಷನ್ ಈಸ್ ದಟ್ that function will give the relation between the angle and the real number. ಆ ಥರದೊಂದು ಫಂಕ್ಷನ್ ಇದೆ. ಇಫ್ ಐ ಕನ್ಸಿಡರ್ ದಿಸ್ ಆ್ಯಸ್ ಥೀಟಾ, ಇದರ ಅಪೋಸಿಟ್ ಇರೋದನ್ನು ಅಪೋಸಿಟ್ ಅಂತ ಕರೀತಾರೆ, ಆರ್ ವಿಚ್ ಈಸ್ ಕಾಲ್ಡ್ ಆಸ್ ಪರ್ಪೆಂಡಿಕ್ಯುಲರ್. ಈಸ್ ಡಿನೋಟೆಡ್ ಬೈ, ಜನರಲಿ ಇಟ್ ಈಸ್ ಡಿನೋಟೆಡ್ ಬೈ ವೈ. ಈ 90 ಡಿಗ್ರಿಗೆ ಅಪೋಸಿಟ್ ಇರೋದು ಹೈಪೋಟೆನ್ಯೂಸ್ ಅಂತ ಕರೀತಾರೆ, ಈಸ್ ಜನರಲಿ ಡಿನೋಟೆಡ್ ಬೈ ಆರ್. ಮಿಕ್ಕಿರೋದನ್ನು ಎಡ್ಜಸ್ ಅಂತ ಕರೀತಾರೆ ಆರ್ ಬೇಸ್ ಅಂತ ಕರೀತಾರೆ, ಜನರಲಿ ಇಟ್ ಈಸ್ ಡಿನೋಟೆಡ್ ಬೈ ಎಕ್ಸ್. ನಾವು ಲೈಕ್ ದಿಸ್ ವಿಲ್ ಡಿಫೈನ್ ಸಮ್ ಫಂಕ್ಷನ್ಸ್ ಹಿಯರ್. ವಿಲ್ ಡಿಫೈನ್ ನ್ಯೂ ಫಂಕ್ಷನ್ಸ್, ಸೇ ಸೈನ್. ಸೈನ್ ಹೇಳೋದು ಇದು ಫಂಕ್ಷನ್, ಇದೇ ಥರ ಒಂದು ಫಂಕ್ಷನ್, ಇದು ಸೈನ್. ಇದಕ್ಕೆ ಇನ್ಪುಟ್ ಏನು ಕೊಡಬೇಕು ನೀವು? ಯು ಹ್ಯಾವ್ ಟು ಗಿವ್ ದಿ ಇನ್ಪುಟ್ ಆ್ಯಸ್ ದಿಸ್ ಆ್ಯಂಗಲ್ ಥೀಟಾ ಕೊಟ್ಟರೆ ಅದು ಔಟ್ಪುಟ್ ಏನು ಕೊಡುತ್ತೆ? y/r ಕೊಡುತ್ತೆ. ಈ ರೇಷಿಯೋನ ಕೊಡುತ್ತೆ. ಅದೊಂದು ಫಂಕ್ಷನ್. ಸೇ ಫಾರ್ ಎಕ್ಸಾಂಪಲ್ ಇದೊಂದು ಫಂಕ್ಷನ್. ಇದು ಸೈನ್ ಹೇಳೋದು ಒಂದು ಫಂಕ್ಷನ್. ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ಇನ್ಪುಟ್ ಏನು ಕೊಡಬೇಕಪ್ಪ ನೀವು? ಥೀಟಾ ಆ್ಯಸ್ ಅ ಇನ್ಪುಟ್. ಔಟ್ಪುಟ್ ಏನು ಕೊಡುತ್ತೆ ಅದು? ವಾಟ್ ಇಟ್ ವಿಲ್ ಗಿವ್ ಆಸ್ ಔಟ್ಪುಟ್? ಔಟ್ಪುಟ್ ಸೇ ಫಾರ್ ಎಕ್ಸಾಂಪಲ್ ಅಪೋಸಿಟ್ ಈಸ್ 1, hypotenuse is √2 ಅಂತ ತಗೊಂಡ್ರೆ ಇಟ್ ವಿಲ್ ಗಿವ್ 1/√2. such a function I/r, that is opposite by hypotenuse. Sin reciprocal is cosecant. ಇದಕ್ಕೆ ಇನ್ಪುಟ್ ಆಂಗಲ್. ಆಲ್ವೇಸ್ ಇನ್ ಟ್ರಿಗ್ನೋಮೆಟ್ರಿ ಇನ್ಪುಟ್ is angle is equal to what it will give? Either reciprocal, that is r/y, that is hypotenuse by opposite. Similarly we define one more function, that is cos. ಗೆ ಇನ್ಪುಟ್ ಏನು? theta. It gives the ratio, that is x/r, that is adjacent by hypotenuse. ಇದರ ರೆಸಿಪ್ರೋಕಲ್ ಏನೋ? ಸೀಕೆಂಟ್ಗೆ ಇನ್ಪುಟ್ ಥೀಟಾ ಕೊಟ್ಟರೆ ಔಟ್ಪುಟ್ ಏನು ಕೊಡುತ್ತೆ ಅದು? ಸೀಕೆಂಟ್ಗೆ ಇದರ ರೆಸಿಪ್ರೋಕಲ್ ಕೊಡುತ್ತೆ, ದಟ್ ಈಸ್ r/x. ಸಿಮಿಲರ್ಲಿ tan theta, tan input is theta, read it as tan input is theta. What is the output? Opposite by adjacent. Similarly cot ಹೇಳೋದು ಒಂದು ಫಂಕ್ಷನ್ನು, ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ಇನ್ಪುಟ್ ಥೀಟಾ ಕೊಟ್ಟರೆ ಇದರ ರೆಸಿಪ್ರೋಕಲ್ ಕೊಡುತ್ತೆ, ದಟ್ ಈಸ್ x/y ಆಸ್ ಅ ಔಟ್ಪುಟ್. Similarly we can write tan theta as y/x, right? If I divide numerator and denominator by the common parameter r, where r is not equal to 0, then what is y/r? y/r is sin theta. What is x/r? x/r is cos theta, that is sin theta by cos theta. Similarly what is cot theta? Is the reciprocal of this, that is cos theta divided by sin theta. So these are the definitions of trigonometric sum functions. For example root ಹೇಗೆ ಡಿಫೈನ್ ಮಾಡ್ತೀವಿ ನೀವು? raised to half ಅಂತ ಡಿಫೈನ್ ಮಾಡಲ್ವಾ? ಅದೇ ರೀತಿ ಇದು ಸೈನ್, ಕಾಸ್, ಟ್ಯಾನ್, ಕೊಸೆಕೆಂಟ್, ಸೀಕೆಂಟ್, ಕಾಟ್ನ ಈ ಥರ ಡಿಫೈನ್ ಮಾಡ್ತೀವಿ. ದಿಸ್ ಈಸ್ ದ ಬೇಸಿಕ್ ಡೆಫಿನೇಷನ್ ಆಫ್ the trigonometric ratios definition. If I consider this as theta, for this theta this is opposite, this is adjacent, and this is hypotenuse. Sin theta definition, opposite by hypotenuse. Cosecant theta is reciprocal of sin theta, that is hypotenuse by opposite. Cos theta is adjacent by hypotenuse. Secant theta is reciprocal of this. Tan theta is opposite by adjacent. Cot theta is adjacent by opposite. This is what we taught in the last class. Now we will try to understand this definition by taking one simple problem. Find sin A, cos A, tan A, secant A, cosecant A, cot A, and sin C, cos C, tan C in the triangle given. So I will take a triangle like this. It should be a right angle triangle. I will take the value here 1, this is 2, this is A, B, C. Now I have to calculate hypotenuse by using Pythagoras theorem. What is Pythagoras theorem? AC square is equal to AB square plus BC square. This is Pythagoras theorem. That is 2 square is 4 plus 1 square is 1, that's equal to 5. That is AC square. What is AC equal to? √5. It is √5, that is AC. In the first problem, sin A, cos A, tan A, secant A, cosecant A, cot A, you are concentrating on A. You are concentrating on this angle. Any trigonometric ratio if you take, input should be an angle. Sin, cos, tan, secant, whatever it may be, input should be angle. So I am concentrating on this angle. E angle mele concentrate ಮಾಡ್ತಿದ್ದೀನಿ. A is this angle. Now define one by one. What is sin A? What is sin A? Sin definition. According to this A, this is opposite. This is the opposite to 90 degree, that is hypotenuse. This is adjacent. So what is sin A definition? Opposite by hypotenuse. What is opposite? 1. What is hypotenuse? √5. Similarly, we can write cosecant A. What is cosecant? Reciprocal of sine. This is nothing but root 5 by 1. No need to write. What is cos A definition? Definition of cos A? Adjacent by hypotenuse. What is adjacent? 2. What is hypotenuse? Root 5. Similarly, we can write secant A. Secant is reciprocal of cos. That is root 5 by 2. What is tan A definition? Opposite by adjacent. Opposite is 1, adjacent is 2. Similarly, cot A is reciprocal of this. That is 2 by 1, which is 2. For next 3 problem, this one, I am concentrating on C, angle C. This is angle C. I am concentrating on angle C. This is angle C. So, for this C, which is the opposite? This become opposite. Opposite. Opposite andre ide opposite anta conclude madodalla. Yav angle idೆಯೋ ಅದಕ್ಕೆ opposite ಆಗಿರೋ side opposite. 90 degree opposite ಆಗಿರೋ side hypotenuse. ಮಿಕ್ಕಿರೋದು this should be adjacent for this angle. ಈ angle ನ ಕಾನ್ಸಂಟ್ರೇಟ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು ನಾವು. Now sin C. What is the definition of sin C? Opposite by hypotenuse. C ಗೆ opposite ಯಾವುದು? 2. Hypotenuse ಏನು? root 5. Similarly, cos C. Cos C. Cos definition. Adjacent by hypotenuse. C ಗೆ adjacent ಯಾವುದು? 1. Hypotenuse root 5. Similarly, tan C. Tan C. You are concentrating on C here. What is tan definition? Opposite by adjacent. Tan ಗೆ opposite ಯಾವುದು? 2. Adjacent ಯಾವುದು? 1. So 2 by 1. Sin A, sin is a function, A is a input. Cos A, tan A, cosecant A, cot A, secant A, sin C, cos C, cot C in the following diagram. This is no doubt it is a right angle triangle, right angled at B. Now in the first 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 function, we are concentrating on the angle A. This is angle A. According to this angle, this is opposite, this is hypotenuse, opposite to 90 degree. The remaining is this is adjacent. Adjacent. Now we will define one by one. What is sin A is equal to? Sin is a function, A is an angle which is an input. What is sin A is equal to? Opposite by hypotenuse. Opposite by hypotenuse. What is opposite? 3. What is hypotenuse? 5. That is 3 by 5. Similarly, here only I can write cosecant A, because cosecant A is the reciprocal of sin A. It is 5 by 3. Can I? Similarly, cosec sin A, cosecant A. Next to cos. Cos is a function. What is input? A is a input. So, ಈ ಫಂಕ್ಷನ್ಗೆ A ಇನ್ಪುಟ್ ಕೊಟ್ಟರೆ ಔಟ್ಪುಟ್ ಏನು ಕೊಡುತ್ತದೋ? Adjacent by hypotenuse. ಅಲ್ವಾ? What is adjacent here? 4. What is hypotenuse? 5. If you write cos A, immediately we can write secant A. Secant A is nothing but reciprocal of cos A. That is 5 by 4. That is secant A. Secant A. Similarly, tan A. What is tan A? Is nothing but opposite by adjacent. What is opposite here? 3. What is adjacent here? 4. So similarly, we can write cot A. What is cot A definition? Reciprocal of tan. That is 4 by 3. In the same triangle, for the next problem, you are concentrating on C, not on A. This is ABC. You are concentrating on C. C. This is 4, this is 3, this is 5, but you are concentrating on C. According to this angle, which is the opposite? This is opposite. This is 90 degree, means what about this one? Hypotenuse. This is adjacent. Adjacent. Now define other 3. That is, this is the first problem I will consider. This is second problem I will consider. This is sin C. Sin is a function. C is the input. What is sin definition? opposite by hypotenuse. According to this C, what is opposite? 4 by what is hypotenuse? 5. Similarly, they ask you to find out cos C. Cos C. According to C, what is adjacent? C ke adjacent yavadu? 3 divided by hypotenuse is 5. Similarly, cot C. What is cot definition? Adjacent by hypotenuse. C ke adjacent yavadu? 3 by opposite. Adjacent by opposite. What is opposite for C? C ke opposite yavadu? 4. This is how we will apply the basic definition of trigonometric ratios. Basic definition of. So I will consider this problem. 2 tan theta is equal to 1. Find all other trigonometric ratios. Sometime we will denote this as T ratios. T ratios. Trigonometric ratios and baritare illa ಕೆಲವೊಂದು T ratios anta baritare. All other T ratios. So 2 tan theta is equal to 1. 2 tan theta is equal to 1. What about tan theta is equal to, if I take 2 that side, is it 1 by 2? Tan theta is equal to 1 by 2. Remember, trigonometric functions are just ratios. Trigonometric function ಏನಿದೆ ಅದು ಇನ್ಪುಟ್ ಆ್ಯಂಗಲ್ಲು, ಔಟ್ಪುಟ್ ವಿಲ್ ಗಿವ್ ರೇಷಿಯೋ. ಇದನ್ನೇ ನಾವು ಹೀಗೂ ಬರಿಬೋದಲ್ವಾ, 2/4 ಅಂತಲೂ ಬರಿಬೋದಲ್ವಾ, ಇಟ್ ಈಸ್ 1/2 ಓನ್ಲಿ. ಆರ್ ಇದನ್ನೇ ನಾವು 8/16 ಅಂತಲೂ ಬರಿಬೋದಲ್ವಾ, ದಿಸ್ ಈಸ್ ಕ್ಯಾನ್ಸಲ್, ಇಟ್ ಈಸ್ 1/2 ಓನ್ಲಿ. ಸೊ ಒನ್ಸ್ ಇಟ್ ಈಸ್ ಅ ರೇಷಿಯೋ, any multiples of that we can write, or common multiple of numerator as well as denominator. ಇಲ್ಲಿ 2 multiply ಮಾಡಿದ್ದೀನಿ, into 2 into 2, this becomes 2 ones are 2, 2 2s are 4. ಇಲ್ಲಿ 4 multiply ಮಾಡಿದ್ದೀನಿ, 4 into 4, 4 ones are 4, ಅಲ್ಲ 8 multiply ಮಾಡಿದ್ದೀನಿ, 8 ones are 8, here 8 2s are 16. So any constant if you multiply, it remains the same, ratio remains the same ಅಲ್ವಾ. For the first problem I am doing like this. Next onwards direct ಆಗಿ 1/2 ಇಟ್ಕೊಂಡು ಹೋಗಿ ಏನೂ ಪ್ರಾಬ್ಲಮ್ ಇಲ್ಲ. But for the first problem I am taking in general the ratio. So in general ಯಾವುದಾದ್ರೂ ಕಾಮನ್ ಮಲ್ಟಿಪ್ಲೈ ಮಾಡ್ಬೋದು. ನಾನು k ಮಲ್ಟಿಪ್ಲೈ ಮಾಡ್ತೀನಿ, k into 1 1k, k into 2 2k, 2k. So this is the ratio. Any multiples you can take, the ratio remains same. For that now I will consider the triangle. What is the triangle? It should be right angle triangle. And which angle you are considering, that call it as theta. So ನಾನು ಈ angle consider ಮಾಡ್ಕೋತೀನಿ, that is theta. This is anyway 90 degree. Either you have to consider this or this. I am considering this one. According to this theta, which is opposite, this is opposite. 90 degree opposite ಇರೋದು hypotenuse, ಮಿಕ್ಕಿರೋದು adjacent. Adjacent. Now tan theta definition, you know what is the definition of tan theta? It is opposite by adjacent, right? Opposite by adjacent. So what is opposite now? 1k. What is adjacent now? 2k. 2k. What about this one? Using Pythagoras theorem, if you want to write ABC, that is AC square is equal to AB square plus BC square. This is AB is nothing but 2k square plus that is 1k square. That's equal to root of 2 square 4, 1 square 1, 4 plus 1, 5k square. If I am correct, 2 square is 4, 1 square is 1, that is 2 square plus 1 square is 5k square. If I take k square outside, it will become just k into root 5. Is it just root 5 into k? This is root 5 into k. Now define 1 by 1. If you know cot, directly we can write. If you know tan, directly you can write cot. Cot input is theta. What is cot theta? Is the reciprocal of tan theta. That is 2 by 1 or just it is 2. Next, what is the sine? Is a function. Theta is a input. What is sine theta? Definition. It is opposite by hypotenuse. What is opposite? 1k. What is hypotenuse? Root 5k. So k cancel. It is equal to 1 by root 5 only. Andre, if you just take 1 by 2 instead of taking 1k by 2k, idanne tagondru, the answer remains same. ಯಾಕಂದರೆ ರೇಷಿಯೋ ಇರೋದ್ರಿಂದ ಎಲ್ಲ ಕಡೆ ಕೆ ಕ್ಯಾನ್ಸಲ್ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ. ಸೊ ದಟ್ ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ ಪ್ರಾಬ್ಲಮ್ ಆನ್ವರ್ಡ್ಸ್ ಐ ಆಮ್ ನಾಟ್ ಟೇಕಿಂಗ್ ದಟ್ ಕೆ ಮಲ್ಟಿಪ್ಲೈ ನ್ಯೂಮರೇಟರ್ ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ಡಿನಾಮಿನೇಟರ್, ಡೈರೆಕ್ಟ್ಲಿ ಐ ವಿಲ್ ಟೇಕ್ 1/2. Similarly, if you write sin theta, immediately you can write cosecant theta, which is the reciprocal of sin theta, that is √5/1, that is equal to √5. You can write cos theta. Cos is the angle, theta is the input. So what is cos theta definition? It is adjacent by hypotenuse. What is adjacent? 2k. What is hypotenuse? √5k. K cancel, 2/√5. Similarly, we can write secant theta. What is secant theta? Reciprocal of cos theta, that is √5/2. See the next problem. Sin theta is equal to 1. Find all other t ratios. Sin theta is equal to 1. Find all other t ratios. So sin theta is equal to 1. Sin is a function, theta is a input. Sin theta is equal to 1. Remember, sin theta, cos theta, tan theta, all other are ratios. ಹಾಗಿದ್ರೆ ಡಿನಾಮಿನೇಟರ್ ಏನೂ ಇಲ್ಲ ಅಂದರೆ ಏನು ಅರ್ಥ? ಕೆಲವೊಂದು ಸ್ಟೂಡೆಂಟ್ ಡಿನಾಮಿನೇಟರ್ ಏನೂ ಇಲ್ಲ ಅಂದರೆ 0 ಅಂತ ಹೇಳ್ಬಿಡ್ತಾರೆ. ಸೊ ಏನೂ ಇಲ್ಲ ಅಂದರೆ 0 ಅಲ್ಲ, ಏನೂ ಇಲ್ಲ ಅಂದರೆ 1 ಇದೆ ಅಂತ ಅರ್ಥ. ಸೊ ಇನ್ ಡಿನಾಮಿನೇಟರ್ ವಿ ಹ್ಯಾವ್ 1 ಅಂತ ಅರ್ಥ. ವಾಟ್ ಈಸ್ sin theta definition? Opposite by hypotenuse. Opposite by hypotenuse. Sin theta definition. So if I consider this triangle, if I am interested in theta, so sin theta definition is opposite by hypotenuse. Opposite 1, hypotenuse is 1. This is root of 1 square minus 1 square. 1 square minus 1 square. This is 0. ಅಂದರೆ ಈ ಲೆಂತ್ 0 ಆಗಬೇಕು. ಸೊ ಯು ಲೆಫ್ಟ್ ಇಟ್ ಓನ್ಲಿ ಒನ್ ಲೈನ್, ಬಿಕಾಸ್ ದಿಸ್ ಲೆಂತ್ ಡಸ್ ನಾಟ್ ಎಕ್ಸಿಸ್ಟ್. ಈ ಲೆಂತೇ ಇಲ್ಲ, ದಿಸ್ ಲೆಂತ್ ಡಸ್ ನಾಟ್ ಎಕ್ಸಿಸ್ಟ್. ಜಸ್ಟ್ ಯು ವಿಲ್ ಗೆಟ್ ಒನ್ ಲೈನ್ ಫಾರ್ ದಿಸ್ ಥೀಟಾ, ಫಾರ್ ದಿಸ್ ಥೀಟಾ. This is opposite is 1, adjacent is not there at all. Means if I take the coordinate geometry, this is y-axis, this is 90 degree. So using this, if you define sin theta is 1, what is cosecant theta? Is reciprocal of sin theta. 1 reciprocal is 1 only. What about cos theta? Is nothing but adjacent by hypotenuse. Adjacent is 0, hypotenuse is 1, it is 0. What about secant theta? Secant theta is reciprocal of 0. No, don't write infinity. It is better to write 1/0 only. Don't write it as infinity. It is 1/0. It is better to write in 1/0 only. What about tan theta? Is opposite by adjacent. Opposite is 1, adjacent is 0. What about cot theta? Is reciprocal of tan theta, that is reciprocal of 0, it is 0. This is infinity. See this problem. In this problem, triangle QPO, there is a QPO, right angled at P, right angled at P. OP is 7, OP is 7 centimeter, and OQ minus PQ is equal to 1 centimeter. Find the value of sin Q and cos Q. That means you are interested in the angle Q. Interested in angle Q. So this is angle Q. This is angle Q. Now, if you want sin Q or cos Q, you need adjacent, hypotenuse, and perpendicular, and so on. According to this angle, this is opposite. Hypotenuse ke this is 90 degree ke opposite ಆಗಿರೋದು. This is hypotenuse. This is opposite. This and this I need to calculate. Two unknowns I need to calculate. One unknown they give. To calculate one more unknown, they given the clue. One clue is this. One more clue is, since it is a right angle triangle, it is Pythagoras theorem you can use. So that is one more clue. Two unknowns are there, two clues are there. One is this, another one is Pythagoras theorem. I will make use of these two clues and calculate these two sides. So using Pythagoras theorem, that is OQ square is it equal to PQ square plus PO square or OP square, that is OQ square. ಇಲ್ಲಿ ನೋಡಿ ಇವೆರಡರಿಂದ ಯಾವುದಾದ್ರೂ ಒಂದನ್ನ ಫೈಂಡ್ ಔಟ್ ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಳ್ಳಿ. ಐದರ್ OQ is equal to how much if I take this side 1 plus PQ. ಸೊ OQ ನ PQ ದಲ್ಲಿ ಎಕ್ಸ್ಪ್ರೆಸ್ ಮಾಡಿ, ಇಲ್ಲ PQ ನ OQ ದಲ್ಲಿ ಎಕ್ಸ್ಪ್ರೆಸ್ ಮಾಡಿ, ಯಾವುದಾದ್ರೂ ಒಂದು ವೇರಿಯೇಬಲ್ ಇನ್ನೊಂದು ವೇರಿಯೇಬಲ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಎಕ್ಸ್ಪ್ರೆಸ್ ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಳ್ಳಿ. That is OQ is equal to how much 1 plus PQ the whole square equal to PQ square plus OP square. That is A plus B the whole square form. What is the formula? A square plus B square plus 2AB, 2 into 1 into PQ is PQ, is equal to PQ square plus what is OP? OP is 7, that is 7 square. That is PQ square cancel. So I left it 1 if I take this side. 2PQ is equal to 7 square is 49, 49 minus 1 is 48. 2 ones are 2 ones are 2 2s are 2 4s are 8. So PQ is equal to 24. PQ is equal to 24. That is PQ is 24. Now I will calculate OQ by using 1. Equation number 1 implies what is OQ is equal to 1 plus PQ. What is PQ? 24. That's equal to 25. So this is 25. 20. Now calculate whatever they ask you to calculate. They ask you to calculate sin Q. What is sin Q definition? Opposite by hypotenuse. Q ge opposite iradu 7. Hypotenuse is 25. Similarly, cos Q. What is cos Q? Adjacent by hypotenuse. Q ge adjacent to, that is 24 divided by hypotenuse is 25. See this problem. From the figure, find tan P minus cot R. That means you are interested in P as well as R. This is P and this is R. This angle is P, this angle is R. Both you are interested in P and R. So they ask you to calculate tan P minus cot R. According to P, this angle P, this is opposite. This is 12, 13 and this one is 5 using Pythagoras theorem. I hope you understood. Pythagoras theorem alli these three are called Pythagoras triplets. 12, 13, next one is 5. You will study, if you want, you will study more in Pythagoras theorem chapter. So tan P, tan definition is opposite by adjacent. P ge opposite yavado 5 divided by P ge adjacent 12. ಯಾವ ಆ್ಯಂಗಲ್ ನೋಡೋದು ವೆರಿ ಇಂಪಾರ್ಟೆಂಟ್. ಅಪೋಸಿಟ್ ಅಂದರೆ ಹೀಗಿರೋದು ಅಪೋಸಿಟು, ಹೀಗಿರೋದು ಅಡ್ಜಸೆಂಟ್ ಅಂತಲ್ಲ. ಅಕಾರ್ಡಿಂಗ್ ಟು P, ದಿಸ್ ಈಸ್ ಅಪೋಸಿಟ್, ದಿಸ್ ಈಸ್ ಹೈಪೋಟೆನ್ಯೂಸ್, ದಿಸ್ ಈಸ್ ಅಡ್ಜಸೆಂಟ್. ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ ಒನ್ ಯು ಆರ್ ಕಾನ್ಸಂಟ್ರೇಟಿಂಗ್ ಆನ್ R. Cot R. What is cot definition? Adjacent by opposite. What is adjacent? According to this R, this becomes opposite. This is always hypotenuse, this is adjacent. So it becomes cot R is adjacent by opposite. What is adjacent? 5. What is opposite? 12. So it is 5 by 12 minus 5 by 12. It is 0. Tan P minus cot R is 0. I am considering the next problem. Cot theta is equal to 7 by 8. Evaluate 1 plus sin theta into 1 minus sin theta by 1 plus cos theta into 1 minus cos theta. That is, I need sin theta as well as I need cos theta. But they given cot theta. So using cot theta, I have to calculate sin theta and cos theta, that is understood. So if I take a right angle triangle here, say this is theta, According to this theta, this is opposite, this is adjacent, this is hypotenuse. What is cot theta definition? Adjacent by opposite. What is adjacent here? 7. What is opposite here? 8. What is hypotenuse? That is, if I take ABC, this is AC square is equal to AB square plus BC square. That is, AC square is equal to AB is nothing but 7 square plus BC is nothing but 8 square. How much it is? 49 plus 64. How much 49 plus 64? 113. So AC is equal to root of 113. If I am correct, check. It is root of 113 if I am correct. So now they ask you to calculate this. Before that I need sin theta as well as cos theta. What is the sin theta definition? Sin theta is opposite by hypotenuse. That is 8 divided by root of 113. What is cos theta definition? Adjacent by hypotenuse. That is 7 divided by root of 113. This is sin theta and cos theta. I need in that problem. I already calculated. Now consider this problem. What is this problem actually? Clearly, if you observe in your 9th or 8th standard, you studied this formula, I think. If I consider this A and this as B, now this becomes A and this becomes B. It is nothing but A plus B into A minus B formula. Is it nothing but 1 minus sin theta, that is 1 square minus sin theta the whole square? That is A plus B into A minus B, A square minus B square formula, divided by, even in if you observe the denominator, it is A plus B into A minus B, that is A square minus B square formula, A square minus B square. That is equal to 1 square is 1 minus, what is sin theta? It is here. That is 8 by 113 under root the square divided by 1 minus, what is cos theta? 7 divided by root of 113 the square. That's equal to 1 minus, that is 8 square is 64 divided by 113, root 2 square cancel, it is 113, nothing is there means 1. Next step I will take the LCM. In the denominator, this is 1 minus 49 divided by 113. 7 square is 49, root square get cancelled, it is 113 it is. Now take LCM in numerator and denominator both. 113 is the LCM in numerator. I left with 113 minus 64 divided by, in the denominator 113 is your LCM. This is 113 minus 49. So this get cancelled. 113 minus 64. How much it is? 40 divided by 113 minus 49. 63. 64. So this is what your required answer. Read this problem. 3 cot A is equal to 4. Check whether 1 minus tan square A by 1 plus tan square A is equal to cos square A minus sin square A or not. They given cot A, I need tan A, cos A and sin A. All the 3 trigonometric ratios I want. First I will calculate that. After that we will see. So using this, cot A is equal to, what is the definition of this? If I take 3 that side, it becomes 4 by 3. 3 na kade tagondu hodre 4 by 3 ಆಯ್ತು. Now if I take a triangle, right angle triangle, cot A definition is adjacent by opposite. If I take this as A, according to A this is opposite, this is adjacent. What is adjacent here now? 4. What is opposite here? 3. It is adjacent by opposite. 4 this one 3. In a right angle triangle, using Pythagoras theorem, what is hypotenuse? Is it 5? 3, 4, 5 are Pythagoras triplets. So now calculate tan, which you need in the question. Tan A is equal to how much? Reciprocal of this. This is 3 by 4. I need sin A. What is sin definition? Opposite by hypotenuse. 3 by 5. I need cos A. What is cos A definition? Adjacent by, that is 4 by 5. I need tan, sin, cos in that problem. Now consider RHS, LHS, left hand side. This I will consider first and simplify, then that. What is this one here now? 1 minus tan square A divided by 1 plus tan square A. That's equal to 1 minus, what is tan A? 3 by 4. What is tan square A? Tan square A is nothing but tan A the whole square. ಎರಡು ಒಂದೇ ಅದು. Tan square A ಅಂದ್ರೂ ಒಂದೇ, tan A the whole square ಅಂದ್ರೂ ಒಂದೇ. So now this is tan square A is nothing but tan A the whole square. What is tan A? 3 by 4, 3 by 4 the whole square divided by 1 plus tan A is 3 by 4, 3 by 4 the whole square. That's equal to 1 minus 9 by 16 divided by 1 plus 9 by 16. Here nothing is there means 1, here nothing is there means 1. Take LCM in numerator as well as denominator. Both, if I take LCM in numerator, what you will get now? 16 minus 9 by 16 it is, divided by, if I take LCM here, 16 plus 9 by 16. 16 cancel. What is 16 minus 9? It is 7. 16 plus 9, it is 25. So this is your LHS. Now simplify RHS. What is RHS? That is cos square A minus sin square A. Is nothing but cos A the whole square minus sin A the whole square. What is cos A? From here, cos A is 4 by 5 the whole square minus, what is sin A? Here, this is 3 by 5 the whole square. What is 4 square? 16, 5 square, 25 minus 3 square, 9. This is 25. So 25 is your LCM. 16 minus 9 is nothing but 7. 7 by 25. This is your RHS. Now check LHS. Is it equal to RHS? Hence, what they given, trigonometric ratios or identity, it is correct. Angle ABC, right angled at B. If tan A is equal to 1 by root 3, find the value of sin A into cos B. Will mention madlilla andre adu into anta. Sin A into cos C plus cos A into sin C. This is the triangle. Right angled at right angle tan A is the angle. Right angled at B. This is B. Means this is C. This is A, B, C is the triangle. With tan A is equal to 1 by root 3. What is tan A definition? Tan A is opposite by adjacent. A ge opposite agirodu idu. By adjacent is root 3. Opposite by adjacent. Now I need to calculate hypotenuse. That is AC square is equal to AB square plus BC square. That is root 3 the square plus 1 square. Root 3 the square is 3. 3 plus 1 is 4. That is AC square equal to. What is AC is equal to? Root of 4 is 2. This is 2. Now they ask you to calculate sin A, cos A and all. First we will calculate whatever is required. So I need a sin A. Means you are concentrating on the angle A. What is sin definition? Opposite by hypotenuse. That is 1 by 2. Similarly, I need cos A. What is cos A definition? Adjacent by hypotenuse. Adjacent is root 3, hypotenuse is 2. Similarly, next you are concentrating on C. According to this C, this is opposite. This becomes adjacent. So I need cos C. What is cos C? adjacent by hypotenuse. According to this C, this is adjacent by hypotenuse is 2, and sin C, what is sin definition? Opposite by hypotenuse. C ಗೆ opposite ಆಗಿರೋದು root 3 by hypotenuse is 2. Now consider this, sin A into cos C plus cos A into sin C, that's equal to sin A is 1 by 2 into cos C it is 1 by 2 plus cos A it is root 3 by 2 into sin C, that is root 3 by 2. This is equal to 1 by 2 into 1 by 2, 1 into 1 1, 2 into 2 4, plus root 3 into root 3 the square it is 3, 2 into 2 it is 4, that's equal to 4 is your LCM, 1 plus 3 that's equal to 4 divided by 4, that is equal to 1.